macular degeneration. 2 words that changed my life forever. Who are you if you cannot see? If all the beauty that you took for granted in this world has been tainted by a black smudge right in the middle, everything you knew is just stolen from you, slowly, painfully, and for no apparent reason. The colors fade and the happiness drains out, and the dark spot growing. I became trapped, unable to live my life, and I just felt like I couldn't go on. This condition has brought hatred to me I never knew I could feel. Sadness I never wanted to feel. It's as if you're swimming beneath ice. You feel suffocated, and gradually things become more and more hazy. You try to go on the way you were, but then you realize that that's not possible, and so you break down the bonds that tie you, and then they shatter. And so you're left, alone, surrounded by blades of crystals, inevitably drowning in a freezing, icy hell. But I see things in my dreams, beautiful things, flowers first budding, emerald grass growing, April. They always feel so real, as if I'm in that very moment and I'm not really me. Losing your sight does not mean losing your vision.
Please, can Sophia and Mark from the Internal Design Division come to my office immediately?
Take a seat, both of you. I'm here to tell you both that you're being considered for the managerial position in the Internal Design Division. Sophia, I will interview you first. Mark, he's right outside. Now, Sophia, you were first drafted for this position due to your work ethic and ability to stay completely dedicated to the task at hand. And we know that your life outside of the office always plays second as long as you get the work done. However, this job would entail an even bigger amount of working time. How do you feel about this?
That's no problem for me.
Now, what about your family? You have a young daughter, don't you?
Yes, but it's fine because my husband John is always at home and he looks after her.
Will you need to take any time off to be with him at all?
No, I will be 100% committed to the job. My family is not an issue here.
And how will you stay on top of the increased workload?
Well, I pride myself on having the ability to stay on the track of the task at hand. However, and with this, I have never missed a deadline.
Excellent. We will also expect you to manage other employees and make sure they are working as efficiently as you are. Perhaps you could implement your system into the department to make it easier to see who is slacking?
Of course.
Now, tell me, why do you want this job? Why should we promote you instead of Mark?
I would be the best candidate for the position because I have shown dedication and support for the company for over 5 years and have been working towards this promotion for a very long time now. And so I think I'd be a great fit.
Well, we will let you know we have made our decision. Send Mark in for me.
Surgery, you would expect the surgeon to have plenty of specialist training and qualification. But when you choose to undergo laser surgery for your eyes, it isn't guaranteed because any qualified doctor registered with the General Medical Council can set up a clinic.
How was school, sweetie?
My lesson's really fun today. I have Mr. Jenkins for maths, and I love Mrs. Jenkins because she's so nice and kind. Oh, and I love her 7 times table. Test me.
Fine, what's 2 times 7?
Oh, Daddy, that's so easy. It's 14. Give me a harder one.
Fine, what's 12 times 7?
Wait, I do know this one. It's,
Got you this time.
Wait, it's 84. See? I told you I knew it.
And how are the rest of your day?
I had English and history and art and chemistry, and I really enjoyed them. They were really interesting. You know, Henry VIII had 6 wives. How can a man have 6 wives? He must have eaten a lot of wedding cakes.
Maybe that's why he was so fat.
And in English, we started reading Treasure Island. I've already read it, but I love it so much, and I still enjoyed reading it.
And how's lunch?
It was fine.
April, the kids being me too again.
No, it doesn't matter.
But it does matter, April. It's me not fair to be picking on you like this. Do you want me to talk to Mrs. White again?
No, I can do this on my own, Daddy, I promise.
Okay, but if you do want me to talk to the
I can
teacher...
do this, I promise.
Fine, but if you do...
No!
April, you shouldn't be talking to me like that. I'm only trying to help.
I know, and I'm sorry. If I start telling on them, then they'll only be meaner. Please, I promise that if it doesn't stop soon, then you can talk to Mrs. White.
Fine, but April, you know I'm only doing this because I love you.
I know. Where's Mum?
Work.
Like always.
She's just really busy at the moment.
I just never get to see her, that's all.
I know, but hey, at least we have each other. Now how about you get started on your homework and I'll go make dinner, okay?
Okay. Have you ever lost something? A toy or maybe a book? I have, I think. Have you ever lost someone? Grandparent or a friend? I haven't. But the feeling that comes from not seeing her is very close to that. She comes, then she goes. Each day is the same and I can't help but get used to the fact that maybe she doesn't want me. It's strange, really. I see her, I hear her voice. She leaves me new clothes when I get home, but Daddy's the only one who's actually there. Maybe I'm just imagining it, and that's how it's supposed to be, but I can't help thinking that she doesn't want me. All my memories have Daddy in them. From when I first went to school and he held my hand and she wasn't there. When my teacher first praised me and he took me out for ice cream and she wasn't there. He promised that it will change. I want my mommy. I don't know if this is something to do with your home life, but I was assured at the time that your family wouldn't play into your ability to succeed in this job. Have I made a mistake in promoting you?
No, please, I'm sorry. I just wasn't fully prepared for the highly increased workload, and I promise that I will, in a little time, be completely adapted to this new position. Just give me one more chance.
for several years, and for that we are grateful. But unfortunately, due to your poor behavior and missed deadlines, I'm obliged to do this. Perhaps now you can spend more time with your family. Sophia, you're fired!
Hello? Can you please help me? I need to find platform 6. Please? Excuse me? I need to get home. Where did you go? Are you there? Where am I?
Miss Parker, you've got macular degeneration.
It's the wet kind, but don't worry.
You won't go completely blind. Four months later, and the treatment just isn't working. In fact, Sophia can barely see anymore, and I don't think I can deal with it. And I know I'm a husband, I should be helping her, but I just don't love her the way I used to. I hate how I'm the glue holding this family together, this broken, fragmented family. I used to have dreams that everything get better, but it hasn't. I'm feeling guilty because I know I should be helping her, but all she does is lash out in anger and act passive-aggressively. And sometimes I feel like she just doesn't love me anymore. And maybe we'd be in a different situation if we'd met each other later or loved each other more, but we're not. Soon I'll have to provide for April and her, and I just don't think I can do that. I just don't have the skills like she does, but April's the only reason why I'm staying at the moment. I love her so much, and Sophia just neglects her all the time, barely looking at her. And frankly, she's the only reason why I'm staying, but I've decided otherwise now. I'm going to leave soon. That's what I'm going to tell her. What are you doing home, Sorley?
I need a drink.
What's going on with you?
I could ask you the same thing, John.
What? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Because if it's something about April, can you just say it now?
I'm leaving you, Sophia.
What do you mean you're leaving me?
I'm done with you, the side of you, the shouting, the fights. I'm done with you. I'm leaving you, Sophia.
For how long have I been living a lie in my life, thinking that I've got a loving husband and daughter? What do you mean this side of me? I'm going blind, John. Just say it for God's sake.
It's been horrible watching you deteriorate and act like nothing's going wrong. I hate how you act like a martyr, not letting anyone help you. How can you just bottle things up and pretend like somebody will just fix it out of thin air? They're not going to, Sophia. I'm leaving you. You never talk to me. I'm done with you.
You say that I haven't been telling you things, but you didn't tell me how you felt. Tell me these things, John. Talk to me.
I've tried talking to you, Sophia, but there's always something more important going on. Like what? When was the last time you even talked to April? The child we raised, but the child I was always with.
I love her just as much as you do, and don't think that just because I'm not here during the day, that I don't want to be with her. I try, but it's hard when you've got to provide for the family.
The child that we had Dad together. You barely look at her. You neglected April, the child that I have to tell Mummy's too tired
Daddy?
to talk. April, honey, Mummy and Daddy were just discussing some grown-up things, but Daddy's going away for a little bit, okay?
What?
Gotta,
Why?
No, shh. I'll be back to check on you, but you've got to be a good girl for me, okay?
You can't leave me!
Shh. I will, but it's be okay. I'm gonna come back for you. But Mummy will be here to look after you, okay?
But
Shh. Just go back to bed.
So that's it then. You're just going to leave.
Daddy,
John?
Daddy, no! Daddy, no! Daddy, no! Please, no! Daddy!
John! Mum, he left me. It went from the three of us to just me and April. I feel hopeless. How am I going to look after her on my own? I lost my job, I lost my husband, and I'm losing my sight. Sometimes it all gets too much. Sometimes I just feel like I'm not good enough for John or April. But I know I am. I can prove it. The only reason I've built up my career for 10 years is so that they can have this life. Because without me, there would be no house, no food, no school, no nothing. John said that I don't help, but I do. I can look after April, and I will. I'm not a failure. But then I remember who I am. What a disappointment I must be. How I managed to wipe away all existing love and happiness in my life just to give myself a false sense of accomplishment. Like I was doing something with my life. It destroys me inside to know that I've neglected the two most important people I had. My grandmother says hi. Oh, I was just about to do those, but you got here first.
it's fine, I just need to set these up and, well, just like the past few weeks.
No, April, I insist, go do your homework, we'll play or something, and I'll come join you later.
No need. It's not like Daddy said. Mum? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasted all those years without you, and I'm sorry that Daddy doesn't want to be here right now, but he loves you, April, and you know that.
I know. I know. We're going to be okay.
I love you, April.
I love you too, Mum.
Dear Daddy, how's your business trip? Been gone a long time now. When are you coming home? I miss you, Daddy. Still
Still
sleeping in your
sleeping in your
shirt.
Please
Please
come home. Me and Mummy are okay. She doesn't understand me like you do. She keeps getting confused on what's happening, and I look after her quite a lot. And she doesn't know all of my routines. But I see a lot more of her now, which I like. We're reading together now too. Right now we're reading The Magic Garden. And it's really fun because I like to imagine that I'm the girl discovering the garden. I think school's getting better now. I'm trying to fit in more, and I now have a friend called Izzy. She's really nice and funny, and she likes reading too. She's coming round tomorrow to play. The big kids aren't being as mean to me now as much, and I promised you that I would sort it out, but I wish you were here. When are you coming home, Daddy?
I still miss you.
I love you loads, Daddy. April.
Fine, I think that's enough for tonight.
Mom, we haven't finished yet.
I'm listening.
And then she took a long breath and looked behind her up the long walk to see if anyone was come. No one was come. No one ever did come, it seemed. And so she took another long breath because she could not help it. And she held back the swinging curtain of ivy and pushed back the door, which opened slowly. Then she slipped through it and shut it behind her and stood with her back against it, looking about her and breathing quite fast with excitement and wonder and delight. She was standing inside the secret garden.
Describe the garden to me.
Oh, and the trees are making shade in the pool. And the robin is hopping around on the floor. And the grass is as tall as my knees. And the flowers are growing wild and free. Oh, and the trees are green like the necklace you have. And the flowers are red and yellow and blue.
It's beautiful, honey. I feel like I can see it.
Mummy, soon Daddy will be back. And we'll be living together inside the secret garden. I'm sure of it.
Of course. Macular degeneration. 2 words that changed my life forever. I'll tell you what it's like to lose your sight. To lose the one sense that everyone notices when it isn't there, and the thing that most people take for granted. A few months ago, I thought this was the end for me. I thought that I'd never be able to function again. But then April read to me. I began to see things in my mind that I hadn't seen for so long, and I was transformed. It was as if I was seeing through her eyes, and on that day we made a connection. I'm happy now that John's back. For the first time in years, I feel like myself. Like I said before, losing your sight does not mean losing your vision.
Do come out, thank you. Destroyed the light thing.